Hey everybody, welcome. Thanks for joining me. Smash that like button for me, please. I'd really appreciate that. And join the panel if you want to. So, Foodie Beauty had posted and deleted within about 15 minutes a picture of supposedly motorcycle guy in bed with her, and it's all over the internet. Now, she posted a picture less than an hour ago, shaving my head and waxing day. She has the wax, but it is filled with cat hair, which OMG, it looks properly improper. Hi there, Lydia. Sugar House, Angie, Kai Beer, welcome. BVDB41, what is up? Lara is okay. Vanessa, hi there, True Blood, Magulator, Happy Life, Saren, Suzy Q, Mary, True Blood, Annie, Ami Ami, and Nancy, what's up? Thank you everybody for joining me. I really appreciate it. So, what are we gonna do? Talk. We'll just talk about this. Talk about Foodie Beauty in general. Talk about Nader El Shami. I guess he still has the case. Queen, Ms. Latin Stars. Hello there. Oh, you haven't seen the pictures? Sure. My hello Pepsi lady. Hi there. So if anybody wants to join the panel, go ahead, join the panel. It is a Saturday. My mom, not so good, but we are wishing the best for her and her situation, so we'll take it one day at a time. That's all we can really do. How is my sound, by the way? Somebody says I'm crackling, but I should be okay. I don't know why I would be crackling unless let me check my mic settings. I'll do that because I do have several mics that I use that I interchange, but this one is defaulted to my Razer Siren, so it's fine. All right, I sound good. Hey, Fairy Elephant. Hey, Izzy. S. Don't forget the contest, July the 4th. We got a prize giveaway for a Coach wristlet purse that you can win. Sober says, I think she took this one while he was sleeping. Same with the last guy. Yeah, that is possible. I mean, she's done stuff like that before, so why not? All right, so I'll show this. And yeah, let me show this. I'll share my screen. Hey, Natural Ginger, what's up?
Hello.
How are you?
I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm really behind with tea, so I don't know what's going on with her at the moment.
Not much. She showed a picture
You showed a
of
picture of
motorcycle
Kevin.
guy. Yeah, with his hand around her top part of her body. So that is the picture.
I
There you
knew it
go.
was real. No, 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 no.
uh hey, the Roach, what's up? We got Skinny Queen reacts. Hi there, Skinny Queen.
Hello, good
Hi,
morning,
Sweetie Queen.
good
Hiya.
afternoon. How are you?
So
I'm
she has
good.
told. Oh, sorry. She's posted a photograph. Why did you take one, Foodie? I thought you were going to keep him offline. Um, of the guy on the really successful shagging session they had on Friday night, which disappointed her completely, apparently. And now she's putting pictures up. Why, Foodie? Why? Why?
I wonder
So,
why.
didn't she do the try on haul and say that she wasn't into him?
Yes, she did. And a bit
Okay, so
later
she's
on, she
that
said
picture
his
is
dick was
taken
too
after.
small.
That
She said,
picture, she's got the clothes on
yeah.
from her try on haul. So that means she went and took the picture with this guy that was sleeping in
Hmm.
her bed after she had come on stream and said that she wasn't into him.
It's
I
all
don't
very
think.
strange.
That's really weird, man.
I
I'm
don't know whether
sorry.
she said she wasn't into him until after he'd gone, when she made the announcement at 11 o'clock. But I could be wrong. She might have said something while he was still there. But we all
Yeah.
could see. I said to her, she's there, she's eating, she's got a fella upstairs in bed, she's in post fuck glow, which is not glowing at all, and she's not happy. And she wasn't, obviously. Unless she's
Yeah.
lying, but I don't think she was.
We'll see what happens. Time tells all. We got Tina in the back. Tina, if you want to turn off your camera, now's the time to do so. Welcome, Tina.
Hey,
Hi,
how is everybody
Tina.
doing?
I'm good.
Hi,
How are you?
Tina.
Hey. So I'm gonna listen for a little while just to kind of catch up because I've seen a lot of it, but I haven't seen all of it. I saw the picture. I'm like, I kind of agree with Monty as far as he may have paid her to do that. So I'm gonna listen for a few minutes and then I'll chime in.
Good Lord, there's so much to catch up on. I mean, it's impossible to keep up on it all. Thank
I-
God for reaction channels.
Right, because I refuse to raw dog her at any time. So usually I'm watching through Monty. And sometime I'll watch through other ones if Monty is not up. But for the most part, I'm watching reaction channels only. I can't just do her straight on. First of all, she's too boring. That's number one. She's extremely boring on her own. So I would prefer to watch her through reaction channels.
Yeah, of course, absolutely. It's too much. Plus, yeah, I understand what you mean. But maybe we're missing out on something, but I doubt it.
Like what?
Well, I don't know. There could be all sorts of shenanigans going down that we don't know about. But Skinny Queen is an ex-Beezer, so she probably knows.
Well,
Well, I doubt that. Chantal is very furious. I came up on panel.
Oh, yeah, she is. Yeah, we
Yeah.
saw that. We knew that. We
Yeah.
saw
Actually,
that.
she
We
hasn't stopped
expected it.
talking about you since, Monty.
Yeah, it seems I'm gonna have some basement quality time come August the 3rd with her.
Mm-hmm.
Count
How
Ew.
did
Tipping has
that
never
pop
been
into
so
her
sweet.
head? That's just she's so weird.
She- it's hard to describe her. Weird is being very, very mild about it because she has zero self-reflection. She sits up here and she talks about other people and literally does the same thing at all times. It's ridiculous. She's disgusting. And it is what it is, but she's disgusting.
I feel like I just feel like something's coming though. Whether it be I don't know, her family intervening. I mean, she seems to be spiraling further, especially now that Nader is rejecting her.
Well, you'd think they would, wouldn't you? Maybe they will. I don't know. I'm sure they say things to her on the phone and stuff, and I'll go, oh, Chantal, come on, get yourself together. But
That's not enough though.
no, it certainly isn't, and that's been proven so many times. Yeah. So she's.
People keep thinking that picture is Pete's, and it's definitely a person of color.
Yeah, I
Like,
don't
it's
see. Yeah, people have been
definitely,
saying that it's a POC.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
Miss Mrs.
I think it is because we're saying, oh, how can she be here with a guy who's on night shift tonight, bringing him over to the house for the first time? She's going on stream, trying on hideous clothes while he's upstairs in bed. Surely that's all a lie. She's making it up. Well, actually, no. What gave me the clue when it was true is because it's complete nonsense and like really toxic, stupid, dysfunctional behavior. Exactly what Foodie does. So you can see yourself getting into these positions of absolutely no satisfaction whatsoever. So
Yeah,
Do
it's
you think he
definitely
has a
not out.
family? Do you think Moto has a family? And
I
he
think he's
just
got
She's
yes,
given so
he
many
probably
different
does. He
stories
might
on
even have
him.
children. He might be. He's people saying, well, why is he upstairs sleeping in bed? Well, he's got a night shift tonight, and he might be sleeping on somebody else's settee, couch, sofa, whatever. And he's getting sex, and she
I'm
gave
just
him money.
wondering.
Gave him money, didn't she? She gave him $150.
I'm
That's
just
Not
wondering how he
blatant.
tolerated that smell in his sleep because it stinks. You know
the
that whole
guy
place.
isn't just
well,
there
as
looking
an
for a place to.
ex-hospital worker, I was a tech on the surgical floor. When you smell stuff all the time, you get used to it. You're like nose blind.
Okay, wait. I'm a nurse, so I got that part. But he can't possibly be nose blind to that quick.
No, he wants a place to live. He's been saying that since day one. He wants to be the new Nader, supposedly.
Oh, so he's the
Oh.
hobosexual. Got it.
Do you
Yeah,
Got it.
he's
think
a
he knew about her
hobosexual.
prior? Like,
Oh, sure.
so he's another new character, basically.
But he's not new. It's been what, a month now?
Well,
Well, at
but
least a
he's
couple
inserted
weeks.
himself on purpose, is what I mean.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and she said from the beginning that he's seen her on stream, like he knows who she is. So he's
Prior to
doing
meeting
all
her,
this. I don't know if prior to, but
I have a
definitely.
feeling though, because he seems pretty comfortable with her.
I still think it's her drug dealer, but
Well, anybody she gets with is going to be her drug dealer at this point
right.
because clearly she is addicted. Uh, but is he? Yeah, I kind of believe he probably is a homosexual at this point because she's so damn dumb she doesn't see it, and even if you tell her,
No, she
she's
sees it. She knows it. Like, that's why she's still talking to him. She realizes that it's going to be very difficult to have normal relationships. Like, finding someone who wants to be with her, and, especially with how she's been living and the things that she does, and the fact that she's still obsessed with her ex, no normal guy is going to put up with that. But a hobosexual will, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, he's getting a lot, isn't he? He's getting
yeah.
money, he's getting bed, he's getting probably food, he's getting sex, he's getting the opportunity to change his life a little bit, and he actually might like her. Some men
Maybe
will
getting
try
away from that
anything.
family he has too.
Well, you don't know. I mean, what
I mean,
Foodie tells us
allegedly,
about him.
allegedly.
Yeah, of course, of course. I don't know what you mean. But Foodie tells us things about him, which she shouldn't really be doing, but she can't help it. We don't know whether it's true or not, or embellished, or it might be true in her head, but in reality, it's something way off at a tangent. So
Well,
we know
she
that.
does keep talking about romance scammers and stuff. So I think she's trying to have a romance scammer arc, like a new one. Like, it's even even if he is a hobosexual, she's getting into it willingly. If you
Right.
know what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like, if she
She's
wants
because
the
the thirst is
drama.
real. The thirst is real.
thirst is real,
Yeah.
and the type of man that I mean, a really good man, a good man that you would want in your life, someone you think you could look up to and think, oh fuck, he's really a cool guy and a really good man. They're not going to be interested in her. They're really not. They're really, really not. So
Not if
she's
they knew who she was before they got with her. Absolutely not.
yeah, well, exactly. Because people Google people now, don't they, to find out who they are. I'm
Yeah.
sure. And one look, put Foodie Beauty or Chantal Sorrow into the. You're either going to love it or you're going to run a fucking mile. And most good men that she probably needs and wants in her life aren't going to be there. I'm not saying that Moto guy is a bad man, by the way. I think he's in a corner.
I don't think
Mhm.
her
And
ego
a
will allow
deviant.
her to date someone who is going to be good to her. Because she wants this, like, she wants the model,
Yeah.
like, that's what she wants. So if anyone, like she said, she doesn't like dad bods. Well, come on. Let's be realistic here. The kind of
I
guy
don't
that's
like
going to
great
be
grandmama
into her is most
bods, but
likely not going to be, an Adonis.
well, no. Not saying that she couldn't pull that because I've seen it happen,
Oh, she
but
can,
but
but
she doesn't
with
want that
her,
because usually somebody like that may or may not try and get her into shape, which I heard her say she doesn't want to do any more
oh yeah,
exercising. I heard that
and
out
then
of her
she goes
damn
and
mouth.
rolls on her ball. Like, come on. That was kind of funny to me. I really enjoyed watching her rolling on that ball.
She the first time I saw her on that ball, she fell off that ball, and I could not stop laughing.
Watching
First
her
time I
little legs
ever
trying to reach the floor was
Oh my
hilarious.
God.
Like
She
I
was on
died.
it trying to bounce and she just slipped right off of it the first time I saw it. And I was like, oh my God, did she really just fall off that ball?
That
All
All
was
you
she
just
needs
see
to
is
hilarious.
her
do is
little
sit on
portly
it.
legs coming up.
She just needs to sit on it. That's what works your core muscles. Is you sit on it and you maintain your balance, and that's how you work on your core muscles on a ball like that. Like rolling around on it, that's not going to help your core muscles or anything.
She's just absolutely clueless, and it's not as though she's going to get it out every day. And I don't know what she was doing bending over like that in on YouTube. That's
It
mind
was
you.
Oh, she was.
inappropriate.
Yeah, no, that was for Nader and
You
for
think
the
so?
who. Oh
It's for
For
yeah,
the feeders.
that's the position he's used to
anybody.
seeing her in. It was for everybody. It was her being sexy. And it made me laugh when she did the standing over the camera thing. Like that was pretty funny.
I haven't seen. I just saw the arse
The
ball
ball.
in and thought, I'm not
That's the
even.
starfish position. You guys, that was
That's
starfish.
reverse starfish.
That's how she does it though. She doesn't do it missionary.
No, she can't apparently.
So that was
But anyway, it's you're putting horrible images into my head here.
right.
The ball was enough,
Can
but
y'all
It was
imagine
just
a dude
hilarious.
trying to mount her and falling off of her like she does on that damn ball?
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
That shit is ridiculous. Oh, and somebody said that not all grandmas look terrible. I 100% agree. I'm a grandma and I don't look like her.
Did she say grandmas are ugly? What did she
No, no,
say?
I said
Oh,
nobody wants somebody that looks like somebody's grandmother. I am
oh, okay.
somebody's grandmother and I don't look like her. So I do realize that all grandmothers do not look like that. Just throwing that
Yeah,
out.
that was for the fat admirers, most definitely. But I think it was more for Nader. Like she just wanted to, she does that. She likes to show him what he's missing.
Which is absolutely nothing. I don't know why she continues to shit on Dee Dee, even though she deserves it.
Because Dee Dee's
But
prettier than her,
Yeah.
well, that
objectively.
too. But she 100% deserves everything she gets, just not from Chantal.
Yeah.
Chantal has no room to talk about anybody at all.
Is it
They're
true
all
that
horrible.
Nader has been putting out more DMs or messages, whatever you want to call it,
It's all
showing
the
her
same
she's
ones.
calling and texting hundreds of times.
Yeah, they go back and forth with that, and it's like, am I missing something? Because I'm only seeing her
They are
side.
all three of them are horrible.
Yeah, they're all
Oh,
horrible.
absolutely, absolutely.
All three of them. I was watching him last night and I'm like, yeah, keep telling yourself more lies, dude, because you're just as bad too. They're all bad.
Well, he's come out now and exposed her, hasn't he? We're showing how crazy she is, showing the DMs and how many times she gets in touch with him, which we knew that anyway. We've just seen it there in physical form. But she's not bothered. She's still bending over and fucking strangers, and
See, my whole thing is,
she's not bothered at all.
She's doing
yeah.
that to prove to herself how sexy she is. That's all. That's to make herself feel wanted, to make herself feel pretty, to make
You may
herself.
feel sexy, Chantal, but you're batshit crazy. Honestly, I can see you
Oh yeah.
barking at the moon sometimes.
Right.
Wow.
Well, she is. I mean, it's true. Come on.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with you. The barking at the moon was a visual.
So is she supposed to go to the clinic today for her mental health? Is that the plan?
I
Oh
appreciate
no,
going at the
Yeah,
because
good
moon.
luck
it's
with
a
that.
holiday, so weekend, so she was gonna wait till
Monday.
Monday, I think.
It's Monday. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. She's Canadian. My bad. I was going to say, is Monday not a holiday for her? But clearly it's not because it was yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. It's just so funny. I mean, what's going to happen next then? She's spiraling a bit. She's spiraling, but she's not really getting any further down, is she? She's still in the dregs at the moment.
Nah,
But
what she is like that when you go to the public bathroom and that shit just be running and the toilet water is just circling and circling and circling and circling. A
Yeah.
damaged toilet is what she is, basically. She's just a damaged toilet. And then she wants to call Dee Dee. I heard her say that Dee Dee was a cum bucket the other day. I'm like,
Yes, I
really?
did.
You call somebody else that, sis? Really? That's what we out here doing? Because
Literally the woman who's supposedly having unprotected sex with all these men.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, what
absolutely
does that make you?
mind-blowing.
like, do
Nate,
you
It's
not
just
have any?
Nader
You
accused
brought
her.
up this dude on the first time you saw him. You went in playing Russian roulette from day one. What are you doing? Do you
She's
not think that
easy.
because you have a uterus, you can't catch? You don't have a uterus, you can't catch anything? Because
she's already
that's
had
not true.
three STDs. Like, how is
I
that
know.
not a
I heard
wake-up
that too.
call? Like, it's mind-blowing. She's special.
Nader
Basically,
tried to
Easy.
the total
deny.
opposite of
Don't rain
her.
on her parade. She's living the good life, and you're all jealous haters that want to live whatever she's doing. What?
I
I'm the
am
Eating,
sorry.
400-pound ugly
farting,
lady. I'm just
stinking,
jealous.
talking shite, really
I'm
bad
a
shite,
hater.
not
I'm a
even good
hater.
shite.
You need to stop because the last thing I am is a hater on this lady here. Because no, I uh I hate she has such a large platform. That is what I hate.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate that she platformed Nader. I hate that she did that, even though she was warned not
Oh
to do
yeah.
that. She was
I don't
Yeah.
warned
hate her
on
either. I
numerous
don't waste
occasions
that
not to
emotion
do
on
that.
her. I really
But
don't
now,
waste that emotion on her. She's a piece of nothing to me. I don't love her. I don't hate her. If I really hated somebody, I'd have more passion and feeling for them than I have for her. I really do. She doesn't give me a flicker of emotion, except when I get mad on the internet and I come on here and I admit it. I've had a really mad day today and I'm embarrassed. And then I'll just try and laugh about it but yeah, I'm not a hater.
so the fact that she keeps saying that Nader gave her gonorrhea and keeps uh let's see, what was I gonna say? Oh, the fact that she only mentions gonorrhea even though she had 3 STIs is
Right?
mind-boggling because didn't she have chlamydia and trick too?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which all go together,
She's
Mm-hmm.
using
basically.
And
it
she
as an
hasn't been
umbrella
tested
term, I
since.
think, for all the ailments that she's got in her downstairs department, which, you just said you've got gonorrhea and it's a carry-all for everything, really, isn't it?
But chlamydia is the one that sounds like a flower. You'd think that's the one that she'd be talking about.
Yeah, it does. It sounds like clematis. That's
Yeah,
right.
it sounds like a flower to me. It's the pretty one.
Uh,
Well,
Susie Q914 says, "What if Chantal gave Nader the STD? It's possible because she never goes to the gynecologist for checkups. While that is true, it would have come up way before it did.
Absolutely.
If she was running around here burning uh him, he would have said something. Oh well, he would have done something way sooner than when that arc started.
wait,
That's why
did she
I
really
say
have
he got it, not
chlamydia?
her.
When she gave a list of what she had, did she say she had chlamydia?
It
Yeah, when
was
she was reading the medical record
Right.
the other day,
it was
last weekend or
trick.
whatever, it was trick, it was chlamydia, and it was gonorrhea.
Mm-hmm.
And all she's talked about since when she first got it was the gonorrhea. She didn't talk about the other two. Like, in her mind, it was all just one disease.
Yeah.
Like, she didn't even know what trick was.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. I really
And
not.
I'm not
I just
either
he
can't
because
was
I
he
stand
don't
was
it.
on
know
yesterday
how she has
accusing.
gotten through 38 years of life and not knowing what most of the stuff and not knowing again. The willful ignorance of this woman is mind-boggling to me. She just doesn't want to be educated at all.
Yeah, she said that Moto Guy was married, but then she said he wasn't. She said he had kids, but then she hasn't talked about that. Like, Moto Guy has been kind of a place card for multiple people she's talked to. So who he is and what he does and all that, like, there's no way to say, because she's given him so many different personas in the last few weeks.
She's trying to make him into something he's not, maybe. maybe she feels the disappointment at first, but she goes, "Oh no, this has got to be successful and the best thing since sliced bread." Oh, it's got to work
Moto
out. And she's
Virginia. Oh,
disappointed.
Virginia. Virgo growing. Who is Moto Guy? Moto Guy is a guy that she allegedly met on, I think, Tinder, and she met up in a parking lot with him the first time. If that is
Mhm.
the same
Yeah,
person,
the first 4 dates or whatever were in the parking lot of the bowling alley where she supposedly
apparently
did
they
him
have.
over the hood of her car.
Right. I was just going to say. Apparently they have had relations over the hood of her car, which started out inside the car, and then
So it was a parking lot relationship.
Yeah.
pretty
And
I
much.
then,
mean,
but then
because I
when
missed
she,
a few things. Remember, if I told you guys last time, I had been busy, over the last month, so I hadn't been watching her as much. So it was a parking lot relationship.
yeah,
Oh my
but
God.
she said when she was in the hotel the other day, she was saying that she hadn't had sex with anybody except for Nader. But
Yeah, that's
there's
confusing.
it she just she I said she needs to make a chart and write down about each person the things that she's going to use as talking points and follow the chart because she cannot keep a single story straight. It's mind blowing. She How can I keep her story straight better than her? Like
That's red flags, though, when you gotta date somebody in a
in a
parking
parking
lot.
lot because she said he was married, but that he was needing, I don't, something about him needing citizenship. But if he's married, why does he need citizenship?
He
Like,
wouldn't.
it's
I don't
just
think he's
so,
married. I don't know.
I think
Needs
he's
If
to
he
a
be.
is
dealer
married,
and
why are
she's
you
just
fucking with
created
him?
stuff.
He
If he
might have a
is
family
married,
at home, but maybe he's not married. Or that was the theory I was kind of thinking, like he might have a whole family at his house of, girlfriend, kids, whatever. And he's coming to her house to sleep because, you can't get much sleep during the day with kids running around.
It's also something meeting in the parking lot of a bowling alley. I mean, it wasn't even in a beautiful restaurant or to an
Right.
expensive
They
could have
still
or
just
hadn't
went
a
to
gone on a
nice
Starbucks.
date.
landmark. I mean, how old are you? 40? If a guy said to me, "I want to meet you in the parking lot of the bowling alley," I'd be like, "Fuck off, jeez."
And not just once, but 4 times.
Why
It,
No,
are you
that's
messing
like
Each
around
some
with
date was in the
somebody that
teenage,
parking lot.
like, I'll meet you in the parking lot at 7-Eleven, teenage stuff, or
yeah, it's going
I
round the
don't
back
know.
of the bike sheds. It's just, honestly, it's ridiculous. I mean, why not meet in a cafe? Why sit in your stinking foul car with somebody? Why not meet in a public place? Meet somebody
Starbucks.
for the
Because
first
you can't
time.
do a
Starbucks
drug
is
deal in a public
literally
place.
a meeting place.
Yes, Starbucks.
Starbucks. She loves Starbucks. I know she hardly ever goes inside, but she loves that place. Why not meet them there instead of in
Right.
a bowling alley of all places? Because that's the new hotspot, I guess.
The
It's weird.
parking lot of the bowling alley. They didn't even go bowling. Like that would be a fun stream. Watching Chantal bowl would be awesome because watching her do putt putt was hilarious. So watching her bowling would be even funnier. So there you go. There's your idea, Chantal. Go bowling with Moto Man.
It would be some content too for her channel. It would
That's
be
what I'm
something different.
saying.
It would
But
be
she didn't do
content,
it.
and
So
she's
clearly
just
this guy wasn't
disgusting.
a real date. Like I don't know, whatever, it's all good, let her have her imaginary boyfriends. I just think it's hilarious. It would just be cool if she could keep the story straight.
The
Now
fact
I
that she
see why
says that
people think
this
that.
person is
Oh, I'm
saying
sorry.
that, I'm sorry to I was just gonna say the fact that she met this guy, I forget exactly when, but then all of a sudden started saying that he was telling her that he loved her. Bruh, if that's not the biggest red flag on the face of this earth, I
But
don't
she
know
also
what
blew him
is.
off supposedly several times. But he also supposedly has been telling her that he loves her. After seeing her on lives, he's saying all this. Like, after she has talked so much smack about this man and he still wants to come and hang out with her. uh, Okay,
The
that's
thirst is real.
Nader. That's a hobo. That's a hobosexual. He doesn't give a crap what she says. He doesn't give a crap what she does. As long as he's going to be getting paid, which he already has, she admitted to it. You know, she's starting it out with $150 a bang. That's normal price for a male a male escort. So
Wow.
I'm just saying, he's very likely a drug dealer or gigolo, whatever.
Well, yeah, that would make sense why they're meeting in the parking lot too.
Right. So
Oh dear.
cool, good quality man.
Because I don't understand why she thinks that she would meet anyone of any substance on Tinder, Plenty of Fish, any of those. I would never go on there myself because I'm not that thirsty. I mean, I'm thirsty, but not quite that thirsty.
Right.
But why you would think that somebody let's just take Nader. If you met him on Tinder or Plenty of Fish or wherever you met him, and he told you from jump that he didn't want that it was basically a sexual contact thing, and then you just made him into your boyfriend in your own mind, of course, because that never has been the case, and you do it again to somebody else, and you're gonna if I wonder what Pete has to say about what she did by having that man in the house. Because personally, you can't do that in my house. Sorry. Uh, if
He
I'm
hid
the
in the
one,
room.
I
That's what
know,
he
but
said, that he just hid in the room.
She pays all the bills, to be fair.
she
Right.
does pay all the bills, but it's still his name on it. So, I mean, I do
She
live
obviously
here.
doesn't care about that. Look at the house. Even when she was
Right.
rolling on that ball, there was cat shit on the carpet.
Oh,
He didn't pick it up. She didn't pick it up and dug in,
uh,
dried out. It's ridiculous. It's a whole ass thing. It's ridiculous. Just ew.
Well, I'm going to have to go. Sorry, Monty and panel. I've got
No
to do something
worries.
very
No worries.
English and
Yeah.
walk down the lane to the village shop before it shuts at 5 o'clock. Well, 5:30. So
Okay.
I'm going to love and leave you.
All
Okay.
right. Nice
Thank you. Thank
talking to
you.
you.
I'm
bye,
Bye
sorry to
bye.
you,
Ginger.
Ginger.
Have a good one. All right. And then there was four. I guess if somebody wants to come up and talk more, then come on up. Here's the join link. So I just showed the picture again. Kevin was real, is what she says. Um, I guess.
Was real, not
So,
is real.
Yeah. What does
okay.
that mean?
So I have a question. Is he supposed to be Canadian or from what? Where is he
No, he's
supposed to be
another
from?
country. She
Grenada,
will not.
Grenada. He's
Yeah,
originally from.
she won't date someone who's just a normal Canadian guy. Like no white guys are allowed.
Oh,
She
I know
won't mess
about
with a
the no
white
white guy
guy,
thing,
and
but I was wondering.
they can't even be a person of color. They have to be from another country. She only will talk to people from other countries, which is
Is
just
that
so
because they
weird.
don't, she thinks they don't understand what's going on?
I It
I,
makes her feel superior, I think. I don't know.
It
It's
definitely makes her feel superior and entitled by her own admission. She said she was entitled.
Yes. And that's
yeah.
exactly what I was going to say. She's going after these guys that have to need her. If she
Mhm.
were dating and I'm just going to go ahead and just state my theory. I hope I don't offend anybody. If she were going after a white man who speaks probably English and French, that has his own car, that has his own home, that does not need her in any way, um, she she would probably feel all of her insecurities, which is one of the reasons why I think she treated S Jam the way she did. Um, S Jam is probably the person she
He's
should be dating since he's
Yes,
giving her the money, but
that's what I've been saying.
she's
He's
going
the
after
one
these
that is
guys
her league.
that she feels like she can have something
Control.
over them in some way.
yeah.
She wants to be worshipped.
Yeah.
Just 100%. That's what she wants. And she thought she was going to get that out of Nader, but Nader was, Nader.
He
And
don't play right.
no, he doesn't play the game right. And she thinks that she's going to do this with this man, but it's not going to happen. She doesn't understand that she's the one that's being played. Yeah, he might be. So you had a guy in your bed. Okay. Remember when we all said Nader wasn't real? And then we learned that he was real and we were flabbergasted. But then we were like, oh, there has to be some kind of transaction here. And boy, were we right. He was
Yeah.
pulling 2K a month. And she wanted to brag and brag and brag like, we have a good relationship. You don't know what's going on behind the scenes. And then that changed every other day. And then this man drags her across the internet. So she's just setting herself up with another Nader, believing that she can make this dude be with her and want her. And she posts this stuff like, look, Nader was, I mean, what's the man's name, Lord? Kevin. Kevin is real. And then, girl, this is not it. So what if we don't believe you? You're a liar. You act like we're shaming you because we say don't ever believe her because nobody's ever going to want her. We know you'll pay for it. So you having a dude in your bed is not a flex
But
because
It's
you'll
see,
not the
pay.
flex
SJM
you
was
think it
paying
is anyway.
her. And that's what's amazing is she could have, that like I said, SJM, as creepy and weird as he is, that's the guy that she should have met up with and hooked up with and
Because
all
he's
that because
he's
he's
spending
paying
money on
her.
you. He did that because he liked you. He put resources into your channel, into you because it was something in you that he liked. But you're gonna
Hmm.
you she's so backwards. She's gonna pay men to come to her nasty house and lay up in her house. When SJam, you could have been paying somebody to clean your house with the money SJam was giving you.
You know what
Right?
it is, though? I think she prefers to pay men because she feels like she can control them. Then
Yeah.
she has the
She
say.
thinks, but this, I mean, it's just really, it's just really amazing that money makes her that entitled. That kills me because if a man were trying to do that to her, she'd scream abuse. And my my whole take on Chantal, it just the same way she says, "Oh, I got to work on my mental health, and I got to all the sick, nasty behavior that she did to May and the harassing Nader and Dee Dee all night and doing all that stuff. She wants to scream like, I got to take care of my mental health. I'm not well. I'm not well." As a out to not taking a responsibility for anything. But Chantal, we see you. We see exactly what you're doing. You are trying to do the same thing. Your failed attempt to control Nader with your money is going to fail on this man too, because men are going to do what they want to do. And baby, you think you're the only one that he's hustling?
Right.
You see all the men that you all the men. Nader probably got males and females giving him money. I don't know
Probably
how.
more males than
I don't
females,
see
I'd
I don't
say.
see the attraction myself, but he's a hustler. So you think she really thinks that she's gonna be the because maybe because she wrangled Pete's into being her sun and stars, but she thinks that she's gonna be the sun and stars for this guy, and it's like you paid him how much money? Well, how much money did she say she gave him already?
She said she gave him $150, but she doesn't like him. She doesn't want to bone him anymore. His dick's too small.
I bet it
Because
was
let's
15.
let's
I bet
just
it was
That's
say
what she
this
1500.
said.
But
too.
then that don't make no sense because we saw him in the gray sweatpants when he was
Hey,
packing. So like she's very contradictory. How can he be that small when he's packing soft? You know what I
I
mean?
said he's a placeholder for all these different people. Like she creates all this stuff and it's so weird.
But let me
The
tell you, if she were a man doing this stuff, everybody would be screaming alarms and red flags and reporting her like crazy. But because she honestly thinks that because she gives somebody money, like people like, I'm going to give you this money, you got to do what I want you to do. That is some predatory stuff. And it's like, Chantal, this is not you trying to prove that you had a man in your bed is not a flex when you confirm that you paid for it. you,
Hmm.
you are you are confirming all of our suspicions. Like people said, if he was there, she paid him. People said that, and you posting this, like you're rolling your eyes.
But
You
that
still
you
got the
have
power.
it so bad in your life that you think you need to pay for the nookie is mind boggling to me because Pretty much anybody will get, almost anybody will do something. But the fact that you had to pay somebody to do it is very telling on a lot of levels. Like, what is it about you that makes you feel like the only time you can be around somebody is if you pay them? I don't understand. That's way outside my wheelhouse because I
She
would
wants
never.
the upper hand. She wants to say, well, I gave you this, now you have to do A, B, and C.
Like so many men will pay for a meal and act like you don't feed yourself every day. I had to tell somebody, I'm like, look, I'm gonna order whatever I want because you paying for me was never a consideration. I don't know what you think this is. This is not a date. Like, get out of here. Like, you know, it's so far out of our wheelhouses because we try. I mean, I don't know. I keep trying to make sanity into a insane situation, but it's like I mean, Skinny Queen is right. She just wants to pull the upper hand. After she screamed it at her, after all I've done for you, all you had to do was fake love me. And I'm just, who says that?
Fake love me.
Who
Oh
takes
yeah,
pictures of
that's she
people?
said that so many times.
She said that
All
so
you
many
had to
times.
do was pretend to like me. All you had to do was
For my
fake love
YouTube
me.
life, you just had to pretend and play the game. And Nader to this
Mm-hmm.
day
That was their
is
agreement.
trying to
That
get
was
out of the
their
game.
agreement in the beginning.
He trying to get out of the game. What's that? What is that lifestyle where you can't get out? They don't ever let you out. What is that? What am I talking about? Y'all know what?
Gangbangers.
You right. Nader trying to get out of the game, and you
You
can't
get
get out,
jumped in
Nader.
and jumped out. Mm-mm.
Right.
Chantal not letting you out of the game, man. You're gonna
Mm-mm.
be in this game till you die, and that's. I mean, I feel bad for these dudes.
Um,
Maybe they just trying to hustle a dollar or something, but they don't. They have no idea what they're getting into. It's their karma. It's their
yeah,
karma.
it's not over. It's definitely not over with. Yeah, it's not over with Nader.
She's gonna drag this out, and she's gonna show up to wherever she knows Nader's gonna be, like August 3rd.
You
Even if
really think
Monty,
she's gonna show up? Oh,
Oh,
Oh
we're
yeah,
yeah.
she
really
wants to meet
Oh
50-50.
yeah.
you.
if she
She
can
Okay.
said
be in
she's
the
gonna
same
do
place as
you.
Nader, I think to be perfectly honest, Chantal is so stalkery. Look, she drove all the way to Montreal and did this whole fiasco just to
And
try to lure
stayed for
him.
3 days in just the hope that he would show up.
The hope,
Mm-hmm.
girl, the
She
hope
spent
and the
thousands,
prayer.
at least 2 grand, if not more, on that little trip.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah,
Just
know,
on the
she
for
did.
what?
hope that he could, and brought weed and all this stuff, and Nader showing all his shenanigans on his phone. And I'm like, dude, you ain't never gonna get rid of her. She's paid for, in her mind, she has paid for him. And that is crazy. That is crazy.
Basically, she trying to do some old. I can't even call it.
Oh, and
She
he
just
owes her.
ridiculous.
He's gonna owe her for life.
Mm.
But
Disgusting.
these dudes that she has claims has seen her channel, and they still want to. And how could they be in that house doing anything with the smells? Because
I said that.
the cat stuff alone would turn me off. The ammonia smell, the feces and the urine, they have odors. They don't go away. And then Chantal not wiping, lying about bathing. I mean, no. But whatever, these dudes, they do whatever they want. It boggles the mind. It
Watch
boggles
it,
Now,
the
can
mind.
I say something
God.
about court? I think that she'll show up. Do I think she'll walk in the courtroom? No. I think she'll be an outside stalker.
I think she'll walk up on Monty if Monty's able to get there. I think she'll walk up on
Be
him,
careful, man.
take pictures of him. She's gonna take pictures of Monty, and post stuff about him if she sees him. I mean, who takes pictures of a man while he's asleep and then post those pictures to the internet?
She is
And
definitely
why
gonna
Stalker.
are?
post pictures of me, and she's
Oh
gonna be
yeah.
Yeah,
doing that steering
yeah.
thing across the
But I
parking
don't
lot.
think she'll go inside the courthouse because she don't like to be around a lot of people.
Monty, you need to get close just to get a good sniff and let us know what it smells
Oh,
like.
I should get a hug or something.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
no, don't do it.
yeah,
No.
yeah.
And well, if you do it,
Do that and then report back.
you gotta put that suit under a black light.
Observe and report.
Yes.
Not the black light. Yeah,
Oh,
you
Because she
gotta.
boy.
doesn't wash her hands. She doesn't wipe, she says, but eventually she has. We know she poops. So she's got to do something. I
Well,
hope.
she can reach her behind. She can't reach her glory hole is what she can't reach.
Right.
You
Well,
can She can reach behind her to wipe herself, but
Yeah.
her stomach is so large. She, you know how she lifts it up to wash dishes, which the first time I saw that, I thought I was gonna fall over because I couldn't stop laughing. I'm like, who lifts up their stomach to put it on cabinet so
Opa
they
friendly
can do
counters.
dishes? Oh
She does
man,
that
come
for the guys that
on.
she does that for the fat admirers. That's not because she has to. That's because they like it. They like to
wow.
see you
What
lift it
a
up and put it
wow.
on stuff.
Chantal spits on the floor. She digs in her
Wait,
ears and eats the wax. She picks in her nose and eats the booger. It's a whole
wait. Oh, I've
so
seen
many
that. That was disgusting.
so
But
many
wait,
germs going on,
are you
Monty.
telling me
Don't hug her.
basically she could do so a long time ago? Listen, I'm old and I'm not going to ever tell anybody I'm not. I've been on the interweb since the 90s, right?
Right?
Remember there was a woman with really extremely large breasts that used to bust
Yeah, cans.
watermelons with
Yeah,
her boobs?
watermelons. Yes, I remember that.
Yep. She's
That's what that
awesome.
reminds me of with her putting her abdomen on the
Yeah.
damn stuff. She could probably bust a watermelon with her fucking gut.
Tina,
Yeah.
I think we've done a service to Foodie Beauty. I really think right now she is listening. I know you're listening, Foodie. Listen, you time for you to bust some watermelon, some cantaloupes, some honeydew melons right now, and put it on your OnlyFans.
But the
Man,
problem is
listen.
her belly is so distended because of her liver issues. Like I keep saying, she doesn't have the normal jiggle that a fat girl has. She has like more of a solid mass instead of like really being able to like lift it and drop it. Like I have so many videos of that, but she like I don't think she could bust anything because she can't really get the the momentum because it doesn't move right. It's just solid.
Then
Oh
she can
wow.
do it like it's WrestleMania and go from like the top, the top ropes.
Have y'all talked about her being on the exercise ball? And
Yeah, a
Pete,
little bit.
No, we
did
have
y'all
not.
talk about the exercise ball?
A little
It's
bit.
so
What
so
you got to
sad.
say about it though?
Girl, okay. She was on that exercise ball, and I was just waiting, hoping, and praying. I was like, come on, physics, do it, do your thing. Because I'm like, the pressure has to be insane on that exercise ball. And it when it didn't pop, I was slightly disappointed. I was like, oh, I thought that's why you were showing this, her on this exercise ball, because she is displaying regions that I would rather not see. And of course, we know why she does it, and Pete's just sitting there looking like he just wanted to die. I can't imagine what goes through his mind on
Right.
some days. He just really was just like, oh my God. But I mean, I would have probably went to the kitchen and just stabbed the ball to make it end. But you know, it was really, it was really something. I was hoping. I was like, her gut on that ball, the pressure. I mean, how did it
They
not?
have like a 500-pound weight limit though, so she's
Okay, so that's
okay.
why. But I guess if
Yeah.
she gets some momentum, that's a goner, right?
Oh
If she
yeah.
gets a running start.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh
You know
my
what?
God.
You know that song? Remember that song that goes pee
Oh
popping on a
yeah, pussy
handstand?
popping on the
Yeah,
handstand.
but
Yeah, I love
it's
that
more
song.
like fupa popping, sofa popping on my bedpan.
Oh
Oh my
my
gosh.
God. Oh, stop
Could
it.
you imagine the smell when she went over on that? Like the whole time her stuff was pointed towards her phone. I thought that, I mean, the
Those are those
smell in
same
that
Of
underwear, by
room
the
rotting
way.
flesh, basically. It's the
with all
smell of
those
rotting flesh.
diseases, I mean, all of those diseases, and y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, all of those diseases are bacterial, right? All of those
No,
diseases are,
trick is
They're
a
sexually
protozoa.
transmitted. You can get
yes,
one of them. I
they
think there's
are.
Yeah, trick is the parasite though.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
a protozoa.
okay.
you can
Oh,
actually get a trick in
oh
a
my
hot
God.
tub. Did you know that?
You
That's why
can
I
get
don't
a
go in
lot of
them.
crap. You can get a yeast infection. You can get
Hot.
all kinds of
If
nastiness
it's
in a
not your
hot
hot
tub.
tub, just
Stay
stay
out.
out of it.
Staph infections, like because
The
there's those
smell,
the
girl.
the
The
hot tub
smell.
places. Hot
She
tub
needs to get in
places
a
are
hot tub and boil off that first layer of skin that she has. Because listen, it's a mess. It's everything on her is a mess. And the fact that she can sit up here and think that, yeah, I am a pro fapper. Uh, so the fact that she thinks that, I mean, she needs to just boil herself, really, honestly, and sterilize it because she's disgusting, and I know she's got to smell like all to be damned. There's no way she doesn't.
Well, she's got so many diseases going on. I can't imagine. I mean, I can't imagine when she went up on that ball and her legs were splayed. I was like, "Oh, Pete's get a mask."
watching those little legs trying to reach the floor was so cute and made me laugh so hard. They were just like flailing. It was so funny.
It was a lot.
Her little stubbies. Oh my god, it was great.
You know what? If she could do more content that she's out walking about, like I don't like golf. It's so boring to me. But
And the wind was so loud.
and I imagine it was boring to her because she didn't even want to finish. But if she could just do like anything, just being out, taking walks, doing whatever, she could vlog that, and it would take some effort. But
I used to like
um,
her walks when she used to go for her walks on that path or whatever.
I
She
mean,
should
Oh
start
yeah,
yeah.
she used
taking
to
walks
drive to the
again.
park and go up the hill and down the hill.
I mean, at least she was doing something
Yeah.
good.
And she can be offended that nobody thinks that these boyfriends are real, but she's lied so much she shouldn't be mad about that. If she could just go into a new thing, even if it is somebody you meet on Tinder or whatever, there are, you know there are ways that we can tell that this is a circus, because if you cared about those people that you're meeting, you don't throw them online like that just to prove that they're real to people that you claim aren't relevant. So
Right,
if
but
I were her, what I would do is,
is not date. Don't
well,
date
there you
right now.
go.
I mean, really.
But she's
The
gonna do
normal
it,
thing is
right?
to
So
process your last relationship before starting a new one. Just saying, just process what just happened, make the appropriate changes, and move forward with a new thing later. You have to
Well,
process the past before you can move forward.
that's the problem with she never processed the BB thing, I think. I feel she never got any help, and then she met Nader and it all spiraled
well, what would be the first
even further.
what would be the healthy thing to do? I think is what people are saying. Like, you go to a doctor, you get tested for the gambit, especially for HIV, because she's out here having unprotected sex with somebody that she has seen at least two other females, and one of them, was just sitting on the porch. So, and she continued to have sex with him every kind of way he wanted. And then I think, like you said, don't date, right? But then
Yeah,
it's like,
you just have to take time to process the previous relationship before jumping into a new one. And she doesn't want to process the relationship, therefore, and the only reason she's talking to these new guys is to make him jealous.
True.
So, there's what good relationship can come from that? Like,
you right, nothing.
That's
nothing
She
not
good can
even
come from
admitted
that.
it herself. She's not really 100% into them. It's just a ploy to get back at Nader, I feel.
But how sad is that you're exposing yourself? You're risking your health. Like, she was crying, like, he risks my health. And I was like, no, you risk
You're
your own
risking your
health.
health.
You're
You just
risking your
slept with how
health.
many more men without? I'm sorry, but I've I've been around a long time, and I have had friends pass away from HIV. Oh, hang on.
Well, girl, look,
Sorry, I'll be
she's
back.
risk. That's okay. She's risking her own health. She's risking her safety. I mean, bringing people that you just don't know who they are. You didn't meet them anywhere. You met them in a parking lot for sex, and you think that's okay to bring them to your house, you're risking Pete's safety, you're risking your cat's safety, you're risking your own health to make somebody jealous that doesn't care about you, that wants to get away from you. And she's she basically said, you're crazy, I'm making money off of this, but this is never going to stop. So it's really, how much money she can make off of it, or she wants us to believe that she's some kind of poor mentally ill woman, that this mean old man just took everything from her. And it's like, no, girl, you were trying to buy him from Gate. You were buying content. You said it. So it's really sickening at this point. Kevin and Tony and toes. Is it a toe? Is it a penis? All this stuff. It's yeah. Who
So I got a quick question, and I want to go back a little bit. Monty, when you put up the Clams Casinos post, was he talking to the fruit flies in her house? Or
The
she?
Clams Casino. Oh,
Yeah.
it's because I had a channel that I tried do music stuff. It didn't really work out for me, but I was thinking I should try it again. So they were just singing some verses.
Oh, okay, because it was like seasons change, but my love won't change. I was like,
Yeah,
yeah, that would be the fruit flies.
that was one of my verses for one of my my songs. So they're just
Oh, okay.
clowning me.
I got it. Because I promise you, I thought they were talking about them fruit flies because it don't matter what season it is. They not
No,
leaving her damn house.
they're just mad clowning on me right now. So
Okay, got it.
so so like somebody said, do we think she's actually having sex with these men? And I'm thinking, yeah, if she's paying them, absolutely. But I think the $150 is actually $1,500. I don't think it was 150. I think it was
I don't, you
1,500.
know why I don't think it was? Because she ain't had, so her money ain't been the same as it was, because she's not getting the super chat she used to get. I'm pretty sure she doesn't have as many members as she used to have. So it could very well be 150, but on the notion that if they continue on and they start having drama, it'll go up. But this is just a
Mm.
tease, a sneak peek of the bullshit that might be coming. This is the assignment, so if you choose to accept it. Right now, you're getting $150, but later on it'll go up if we can get some drama going. Sure, why not?
Well, I mean, yeah, it's what's clear. What's clear is that it's what hot ass business said. It's clear she's doing all of this just to make Nader jealous. That's why I believe 100% she's going to have to up it. If she already hasn't paid this dude $1,500, it's going there. And
Oh yeah.
I firmly believe that if she can, she's going to show up on August 3rd just so she can be in the same room as Nader again. And I fully believe what Nader said. If she's gonna offer me money, that I'm going to take it. And he told everybody, and you should too, guys. You should take it too. And I was like, because you ain't never getting rid of her. Enjoy that. I love that for him. He is never going to be rid of Chantal unless he literally is physically removed from freedom. Like, he is going to have to be, and even then, I think she'll show up to the jail trying to visit him, and he'll have to refuse her visits unless she's putting money on his commissary or something. Like, this is crazy. This is the craziest stuff I've ever seen.
Hold on.
Okay,
She
I have good
actually
news.
uploaded the video.
She just posted a vlog. Somebody said, "Okay,
Yeah, she did. I just got the alert on my
all
phone.
right." It's called. What is it called?
So it is called A Fancy Hotel in Montreal Vlog.
Oh, okay. How long is it?
Staying at it. So she gonna give us a vlog of something that she literally was doing the whole time she was in that room. We already had a tour live.
He raged.
So what exactly are you getting ready to show us on this video?
We
I
saw.
don't understand.
I don't know. I don't know.
How long is this video?
Let's see.
No, the roof guys just fixed my roof. They're all done now, so hopefully
Oh,
Four
no more
4 minutes
flooding.
40 seconds.
okay. Not that long. I see.
Oh wait, no, 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 no. Wait, that's not it. It clicked me onto something else.
No, it's all good.
Let's see. The fact that you have to scroll through so much when you put in her name as the search, and she's not the first person that pops up. All
Yeah,
of the reaction channels are is just nuts.
it's really
That's the
telling.
shadow banning stuff. That's the first step.
Well, Riri.
Steve M,
Hi,
I'm not addressing
everyone.
any. I'm not addressing any of your questions. If you're talking to the ladies on the panel, you can come up here and show yourself. But if you think if you think we have to prostrate ourselves before you, like no, you are a name on a screen.
Yeah, well, the first thing he said was I just asking what skin color you were, and then asking if everyone else is fat, and
Oh, get out of
neither
here.
of that. No, yeah, that's the
What?
first thing he said. Was
I'm fat.
yeah. Well, I'm not fat, and I'm not black.
What the
So
hell?
if I'm sorry with that,
What? Oh,
but what
sorry.
does it matter?
I'm black.
What?
I'm not fat, and I'm not interested. How about that? So, hi, Riri.
Hi, Andrea. I'm interested. I like
What?
to hear intelligent. No, I'm saying I like to hear intelligent people, and not some wanker in the chat.
Well, what do you have to add?
Um, I don't know about anyone else, right? I mean, I listen to Foodie and then I go on about my day, but I still think of things of, what she can, like, all of us think of like what she could do with herself and all that. And I have so many ideas for her channel. Like, there's so many things that she could do, and to make it funny. And I had like a brainwave of it all. Like, how she used to do the what was it, the life of the 400 pound life or something. I know she's not interested in losing weight or anything like that, but she could do funny things like, can a 400-pound person do this, and just do something daft like, could she go skiing, and just make something like that.
She goes skiing all the time.
But yes, she does. She does. She's on that snow, isn't she? But she
The
could do.
snowy mountains are her friend.
Yeah, and like, can a 400-pound person go on a roller coaster? Can a 400-pound person, something funny like that? Because she's obviously not interested in her health and her weight, so her channel shouldn't be a weight loss thing anyway. And she's clearly not bothered. So if she just would have fun with it, and then I thought of, if she wanted to go the food aspect, she could do something like, for example, a pizza place. She could order a pizza from something like Domino's. She could then go to an authentic pizzeria, like an actual Italian
Oh
pizzeria.
yeah.
She could promote that small business. Obviously, I know what food is like when promoting people, but I'm saying if she was at a good place, she could promote that small business. She could mention how much calories are in it. She could mention about the nutrition, and then she could make her own, get the actual recipe from an Italian thing. And then she could maybe compare the three of them. And then with the leftovers, possibly go and give it out to homeless people. Actually go and give it to homeless people, and not just drive 2 feet away and pretend that you did. But she could do all that kind of stuff and actually make a channel fun and worthwhile. And Pete's could like maybe film it. I know he's not the best, but he could maybe tag along and help out, and they could have fun with the channel, and you could do that anywhere. So I don't know why she just doesn't. So I'm putting that out there now. If she decides to steal this idea, I've come up with it.
She's not gonna do it. She's too damn lazy. And Pete's.
No, I know, it's
Do
a
y'all
shame.
remember when Pete's used to be filming and he always would do butt shots? I don't need to see that. We've
No, I
seen enough of
know.
her ass.
Yeah. I just, I don't know. I mean, I can understand Amber not doing it. I really can. But with her, at least she has some kind of mobility. And at the moment, Foodie's mobility is a car. Now, I know this from my father. He wasn't overweight or anything, but he was extremely poorly for the last 10, 15 years of his life. And he had very, very, very limited mobility. But he could just about drive a car, and just anything that we wanted, say if we needed a pint of milk, he would be, right, I'm going to the shop, because it was his only way of mobility. And then the last 2 years of his life, he couldn't drive, and then he felt so inadequate, and he passed away very quickly after that because he lost that last little bit of mobility. And that's pretty much what food is like now. And if she just had the incentive of doing something fun like that, she gets to travel, she's driving, she gets to have fun. And
she doesn't want to do anything fun. She doesn't want to
yeah,
do any of that. Because, like I said, with the money that she spent on this little 3-day stay in a hotel thing, she could have literally flown to Cancun, spent an entire week in a all-inclusive hotel with amazing food and beach and all of that for the same amount of money.
exactly. And it's not
You
even like
know,
she could
and
do hotel reviews either, because I don't trust her with what's clean or anything at all. So she's not some kind of guru in that sense. So she, even just reviewing hotels, she'd be shit at it.
she doesn't want to do anything that doesn't allow her to just sit there and stare at her phone. That's all she
Yeah.
wants to do.
But
It's
she could even
so
do that, though, don't you
sad.
think? Like, if she sets up with a computer, I mean, I don't have a clue how to do it, but she has obviously done it with Omegle and stuff before. I'm not saying Omegle, but I'm saying she knows how to screen share. She knows how to do the whole picture in picture. She could do things of like, come Eurobees with me. And what she could do in terms of Eurobees is almost get like a random country picker, and then that map behind her, I'll throw a dart at the map, and then whatever it lands on, then she finds, oh, I make recipes from this country, and then find out information with that. She could learn just by sitting on her ass doing nothing. But even that takes effort from her brain. And even if she didn't have a channel and it was just something for her to do to get out of this funk that she's in, that's something that she can do. Because I have obviously mental health problems like a lot of people do, but my time's preoccupied with my children, so I'm constantly going. She's not. She has nothing to preoccupy herself with, and it's so frustrating.
Her first step that she has to do is go and get a mental health evaluation and get on the correct medication.
I agree.
Because her obsessions with everything, with Paneer, with Nader, with all of it, that's going to kill her. Her obsession
Definitely
is so beyond unhealthy. She hasn't even been dating Nader for 7 months, at least 7 months, and she's still acting like that's her boyfriend. That's her boyfriend. Guys, that's her boyfriend. Dee Dee stole her. No, you were broke up. So,
it's really scary.
Reality doesn't exist in her mind. She has to go and get help. That's the first step. Then she can do all this other stuff, because once she's medicated and thinking like a more clear-headed person, then she'll be able to do things.
I agree.
Everything she does right now, even the Cuba bees, was out of spite for Nader. So once she gets that part of her brain cleared out, then she'll be a little bit better, hopefully.
She literally needs to lose all control. I had a premonition a few nights ago. I thought about what happens if Pete's secretly like recorded and like got rid of all the food in the house, and how she would react and like lose control. And because that's the thing with her in every single sense, if she's got control of something, she won't do it. So it kind of is like an impatient thing that she needs, where she's got literally no choice of anything, and then she has to do it. Even if she was told tomorrow that your liver's so bad that if you have one more Nashes, you're going to die, she would be the one to go, oh,
She'd go get 3 of them.
Exactly. To say like, oh, well, we'll see. Hee hee. You know,
but that's why she hasn't gone to the doctor, because she knows they're going to tell her, honey, you got to stop eating this shit. Look at your
Yeah.
liver. Because she can see the outline of her liver in her belly. She's got ascites. She's got real problems going on that she's not going to deal with.
I
She
think
doesn't
she
want to deal with
likes
any
that
of it.
though. I think she
Yeah.
likes that. I think she likes having these ailments. I think she likes to say to people that I have an enlarged liver and I have asthma and I have this. I think she likes to say it like it's a badge of honor or something, which it really isn't. It's terrible. It's terrible.
She got Munchausen's.
Yeah, yeah. I just don't know why you would want to wear that if anything, it's more, especially, I don't know if it's just in terms of size, but I know a lot of healthy, really healthy big people, not Amber Lynn style, but I know a lot of people who are very, very healthy considering the size. And you'd almost automatically think that there's something, like whether it be diabetes or what have you.
She doesn't have to be healthy. She just has to
No.
work on
Yeah.
being healthy.
Yeah,
That's
she'll
it.
never. Yeah, yeah, she'll
Just
never be
take the
even
steps.
physically healthy. No one's even really that bothered in terms of a physical healthy. Everyone is so at present. Everyone's so concerned of her mental capability because she
Oh yeah,
is
it's her
going
mental health
batshit
that's the
crazy.
problem.
This stalker thing, like you were saying, it really frightens me. Actually, it really, really does. I don't know if anyone's seen. Has anyone seen that James Charles thing from ages ago when it was in the dark and then they put the torch to the face and goes, "Hi, sisters." Has anyone seen it? Does anyone know? Probably someone in the chat will know. But James Charles, if you Google that, right, it's like a massive meme. It went around everywhere. And it's literally like a stalker in the dark, because everyone said James Charles is a stalker and a predator.
He creeps me out.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
So
I'm not a fan.
No, I'm not. I hate him, can't stand him. But she'd be the same way. It was like, "Hi, Nader." And it freaks me out. She's like Pennywise. Like, "Hey, Georgie," in "Hey, Nader." I'm like, oh, she freaks me out. She really, really does.
Well, she said it on camera. She said it on camera that she confirmed that he asked her to leave him alone and never call him again. And she basically looked at her phone and said, and I said to him, he's crazy, he's stupid if he thinks that I should stop, bothering him. Like, I was like, what? Wait a minute. Somebody is asking you to leave them alone, and normal sane people are just kind of like, okay, if that's what you want, fine, we'll go our separate ways.
Was there a point for anyone on the panel where you thought that this person is absolutely crazy, and not to the point of her just being quirky or being a bit like literally medically there's some, not just the being, maybe
she's nuts.
Nuts. Me too. My main ones, I would say, was the first, the B&E, when she tried to break in. That was the first one. Mm-hmm. And then the second one for me, obviously she said some absolutely horrendous things, but I'll never forget it. It was literally when she said that she wanted to lift. She still wanted him to get in trouble, but she still wanted to have sex with him. I just could not believe when she was saying that. It just absolutely floored me. I couldn't get over it, and I still can't to this day. I think it was disgusting. And then the whole empath thing, that just does my head in and all.
Oh, she just does that because she knows everyone thinks she's not. So
she does
it as like poking, that's just what she does.
She's the opposite end of the spectrum. What kind of person, she wants to use the police as her attack dog because she's mad at somebody. That's what crazy people do. She knows he's got a record. She knows he's a minority. She knows that he really doesn't need to have any interactions with the police. And she still did that because she was mad at him. Yeah. So you want somebody to suffer real world consequences because you're mad at them. You want them to suffer because you're mad at them. It's like, man, I wish I could get what I want. I want to have sex with them. Ha 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 ha. Isn't that funny? Aren't I quirky? Aren't I cute? Like, no, you're dangerous. You are.
She is dangerous. She is dangerous.
And if she were just a little bit healthier, I think Nader and Didi would already both have gotten visits by now, like some Jodi Arias level type stuff.
Yeah, but that's the thing with them too. I can imagine we've Nader, but with Didi, if that was me in that situation, I don't know why Dee Dee hasn't instilled of like, right, I need police round, I need police round my house. Didn't she pull up the other day? I know she went to the Montreal thing, but didn't she actually go to the house uninvited?
I think that's
At
what
one
she
time,
did
yeah,
before she did her rage in the car on the way home.
Oh, see, I would have phoned the police. Oh, no. No. Why doesn't Dee Dee do that? I don't understand. I would have got the police involved immediately.
I think they're working on using the law to get some kind of restraining order because she is displaying all of these stalkery signs. I think they're working on it, and I think they're going about it this way because they
like
just
building a big portfolio.
Exactly. And to me, in my mind, they have all the evidence they need because she's clearly harassing him. Like if somebody gets on the internet and says, please leave me alone, and then you say, I'm never leaving you alone.
Oh,
yeah.
Again, that's what you've always said. You've said it like many times, Andrea, that if Nader was a woman, and it'd be a completely different story. And
I think she would be in jail already.
Yeah. And I think especially with everything that's just happened recently with Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, the clear evidence that was shown, and obviously it being a male victim, and it's not as it is obviously common, but it's not commonly known that happens. I'm not saying that Nader's a victim here whatsoever. He's not. He's done a lot of heinous. No,
he could have blocked her a long time ago, but he keeps taking her money.
Exactly. Happy Life. Sorry, that comment of Happy Life, I could not agree with you more. That's why she was probably at her worst. And it'll be the same with Chantal. If she's forced to go into somewhere, she'll never change. She needs to go into it. And even if she comes out 100 pounds lighter, she'll go back to how she was because she's in control again. But yeah, Happy Life. I had to agree with that. You were completely right.
No, keep going. It's fine.
Sorry. But yeah, it's and as well, like the thing is I don't know why Pete hangs on as much as he does as well. I understand financially, but the other day when it was about going in with wearing masks and the way that he was, and how adamant his feelings were about it, and he was going on and his feelings, and she's just there, does everything that he hates, but he doesn't call her out on it. He's giving everyone shit in the chat for acting or saying certain things, but yet his best friend does everything that he hates and is sat right next to her. How does that make sense?
I think he's been trained. To not deal with Chantal. Chantal is not going to do anything she doesn't want to do because she is totally apathetic to anybody else's needs or wants. She doesn't care about anybody else.
Right, but also his rants can be kind of if he's yelling at the audience about putting on a mask, he's hoping that she'll hear that and do it as well. But she's not gonna, but yeah.
I'd love for him to snap at her. Not snap it in a bad way, but I'd love for her just to go, right, this, I've had enough, pack it in, because every time he tries, he starts laughing. So she doesn't really take it seriously. He needs to be firm and say that your behaviour is disgusting. What you're doing is wrong. And then obviously she'll just cut you out, won't she? If you even dare say that she was wrong, that you wronged her.
Well, when he came in to tell her to stop talking about Nader, she was totally, well, I'm processing it. I'm this is how I processed it. And he's like, no, nobody cares about this. Reaction channels care about this because you're making the money from these rages. Stop talking about it.
Just a few days later, she went to Montreal and got a hotel and stalked him.
Exactly. But she was such a victim the day before she got paid. She was such a victim, and she was so She's like, I'm suffering. She loves saying she's suffering, y'all.
Was that a
Oh,
victim
yeah.
from the panel, or was that a victim from Nader? Because she thinks that she's the biggest victim from the panel as well. But that's the thing, she's all bark and no bite, because when it comes to actually talking one-to-one, she just laughs it off. When she phoned Nader that time, that was so awkward, and Dee Dee was like, go on, what have you got to say? And she was like, nothing. Nothing. And she's such a wet lettuce, it's ridiculous. I'd love to have a conversation with her, but she won't. She just laughs it off and thinks like, I'm just going for my ashes now. Hee, bye. Oh, BBJ, me. And fuck off. Oh, she winds me up. Oh, sorry.
Oh.
But yeah, hope you're okay, Monty, anyway, for the past couple of days.
Yeah, I'm good. Nothing,
Yeah.
Nothing to worry about.
Yeah, as long
But
as you're
yeah,
okay.
yeah, I'm fine. I think Foodie might be coming on anytime now. Typically, I don't know. Sometimes her MO is drop the video and then come on right after, maybe an
Yeah.
hour or so after the video is dropped. Sometimes right away. So we'll see.
Yeah.
But did anybody else have anything else to add? How to ask Biznetch? Maybe we could wrap this up.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you to the community at large for after her little attacks on me the other day for
Oh, that
sticking
was
up for me and
horrible.
everyone's chats. Like I really appreciated that. Like it thank you.
Well, you're
I
very welcome.
appreciate this community very much. So thank you all.
Yeah, you
And
did
thank
not
you,
deserve that
Monty.
whatsoever. That was horrendous. I know. I think I even went into Nader's channel, and I've never been to his channel, and I've never commented. And I actually commented, like, I think that you were mentioned in there as well, and I was like,
Oh, was
no,
I?
not
Oh,
having.
great.
Yeah, it was just about what Chantal was raging, and everyone
Yeah.
was asking what it was about, and there's people in there. So I remember I said something, and then that Jessica Messica was on one as well. So I was like, nope, I'm not having that. Nope. But no, you don't deserve that. I think what you do is absolutely wonderful, and she should look at you as inspiration. Well, she does clearly, because
She
she
does.
nicks your stuff. She nicks your stuff, yeah. So she obviously does. You give you fucking credit for it, because
Yeah,
what you
but
do is phenomenal.
I do have to say that I loved hearing her say that she's prettier than me.
No,
But,
she fuck.
and I'm like, okay, girl, like if that makes you feel better, cool.
Yeah,
But,
she's horrible.
whatever. That's why you're jealous. Don't be jealous of my boogie,
Yeah, and but again, it's not about your size, and then whatever is your size, you make it work to your advantage, and look what you do, and you're a nice person from it. To me, you sound like an absolutely lovely person, and you're in Mexico, and you've got all the cats around you and all that stuff. So yeah, it's just something that she wishes that she could have, and rather than reaching out and asking, how'd you be that way and how'd you get your confidence, she just decides to shit all over you because she thinks that she's better than everybody.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I just appreciate everyone, being so kind in the comments. I was really expecting there to be a lot more hate than there was, and I'm really glad there wasn't.
No, of course
So
not. No.
I really appreciated that. So thank you all.
Yeah.
You're very welcome, Andrea. Any last thoughts, words?
I'm just waiting. I mean, I feel like the crazy is going to escalate the closer we get to the court date. The way she's just posting, Kevin is real and Tony is real, and it's just it's really a signal to me that she's lost it. So I'm kind of like just waiting to see. I feel like the crash is coming, and crash is coming
for sure. Riri?
Yeah, I just want to say thank you to everyone. I'm looking forward to the whole. I can imagine her maybe doing some DIY and making a sign saying "I love you, Nader," to stand outside of the courtroom. She'd probably steal a baby off someone and be like, run into the court and like, "This is your baby. You need to come home with me," and have some kind of dramatics like that. Yeah, and then when he gets like sent down, she does the over the top fainting thing, and I can imagine all that coming to her. So that might be quite funny. But other than that, no, it was lovely to speak to everyone. Thank you for incoming crash. Yes, great, Grebo. Hopefully she'll say your name, Grebo. I'm expecting it.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, again, thank you to everyone. And Monty, I hope you're okay, and I hope your mum's okay too.
Yeah,
All the best
we're
for you.
taking it one day at a time. But thank you, Riri. Thank you,
That's what you
everybody.
can do. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Andrea. Thank you, Out of Business, and thank you, chat.
Yeah, thank you,
Yeah.
Thank
Riri.
you.
And
So
bye-bye.
yeah, bye
Bye
bye,
bye.
Riri.
Bye,
Bye bye,
everyone.
Andrea. Bye bye, hot ass business.
Bye,
Tina.
everybody.
We
Bye.
also had Skinny Queen Reacts. I don't know how Foodie Beauty is gonna take that, but we're gonna hear from her. But thank you so much, everybody. Smash that like button. Don't forget Ray Ray's GoFundMe. Ray Ray still needs your help, so if you want to help out, go ahead. Maybe I should put this up on the screen because a lot of us are very visual. So we've had this for a while, and we're still raising funds. So here you go: medical and life expenses for Ray Ray. If you haven't seen the pictures and the old updates, then go ahead and take a look at these. She still needs her help, so if you can help out monetarily, that's great. If you can't, then you can share, and if you can't do that, then why don't you send thoughts and prayers? That would be great. But thank you so much for whatever you do. I appreciate it. And I am out. Once Foodie Beauty comes live, I'll probably be around, but I'll see. Because shit's random. But maybe I'll review this latest video. We shall see what happens. But I'll see you soon. Bye bye.